Live TV is supposed to show us the truth, but sometimes it captures things that just don't make sense. A politician's briefcase changed colors right before people's eyes. Was it a glitch in reality? A news helicopter spiraled out of control, leaving viewers breathless as they watched the disaster unfold. And then, an emergency broadcast announced that zombies were rising from their graves, causing mass panic. Was it really just a hoax? These are the scariest moments ever caught on live television, and they'll leave you questioning what's real and what's not. Ghost in the White House. During a press conference, something creepy happened behind President Obama. As he spoke, a dark, hooded figure appeared in the glass reflection behind him. It wasn't just a shadow, it had a ghostly shape and gave off an eerie feeling. People watching couldn't believe their eyes. Some thought it was just a reflection of something outside, maybe from the White House lawn. But when experts looked closer, they realized it didn't move like a normal reflection. Its face and shape didn't match anything outside, making people wonder, was this a ghost? The White House has a long history of strange and unexplained events. Many believe it's haunted, and even Michelle Obama once joked about hearing mysterious noises at night. For years, people have talked about weird sounds and eerie sightings in the building. But this image might be the first real proof of a ghost caught on camera inside the White House. If true, it just adds to the spooky stories surrounding one of the most famous houses in the world. The briefcase that changed colors. Something weird happened on live TV, and people couldn't believe their eyes. A UK politician was seen carrying a bright red suitcase after an interview. But as he walked past a parked car, the suitcase suddenly looked green. Viewers were shocked, with some wondering if it was a hidden message or even a glitch in reality itself. Then things got even stranger. Just moments before, the suitcase had changed from green back to red, as if it was transforming. Was it just a trick of the light, or was something more mysterious happening? Some even called it proof of a glitch in the Matrix. Whatever the truth is, this bizarre moment has left people debating and questioning what they really saw. Helicopter nightmare in the sky. What started as a regular news report turned into a life-or-death situation. An ABC News helicopter was flying over Brooklyn when it suddenly spun out of control. The pilot fought desperately to steady the aircraft as it spiraled toward the ground. Viewers watching live were frozen in fear, expecting the worst. But against all odds, the helicopter crash-landed on a building's rooftop. Miraculously, everyone survived. This heart-stopping moment became one of the most unbelievable events in live news history. The sheer panic among the crew and the tension of those watching made the outcome even more shocking. This terrifying incident shows how dangerous live journalism can be, where things can take a deadly turn in seconds. Thanks to the pilot's quick thinking and bravery, disaster was avoided, proving that in high-risk situations, skill and courage make all the difference. The zombie broadcast panic. One day, viewers of KRTV expected their usual programs, but instead, they got a terrifying message. The emergency broadcast claimed that the dead were rising from their graves and attacking the living. Panic spread across Montana as people flooded 911 with calls, truly believing a zombie apocalypse had begun. But soon, the station revealed the shocking truth. The broadcast had been hacked, and the chilling message was completely fake. However, things took an eerie turn when a secret military document called KOP 888 leaked just 3 years later. This document detailed government plans for handling a zombie outbreak, making people wonder, was the hack really just a prank, or was there something more behind it? To this day, the bizarre broadcast remains one of the strangest and most unsettling incidents in TV history. The rooster chaos on live TV. Everything was going smoothly until the rooster had other plans. During the live broadcast in Australia, a journalist was holding a large rooster while preparing for a segment about an upcoming bird exhibition. At first, the bird sat calmly in his hands, but out of nowhere, it started flapping its wings wildly. Completely caught off guard, the reporter let out a loud scream and bolted down the hallway, his panic captured on live TV for everyone to see. The unexpected chaos quickly went viral, leaving viewers in stitches. Meanwhile, the rooster was quickly calmed by its trainer, but the reporter had already made his dramatic exit. No one knows why the bird suddenly lost its temper, but this hilarious moment proved one thing: live TV is full of surprises. The mysterious soccer save. Something strange happened during the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations when Ivory Coast played against Egypt. Eric Bailly missed a crucial penalty, causing his team to lose. But when fans watched the replay, they saw something shocking. Just as the ball was about to enter the goal, it seemed to be stopped by an invisible force. People started wondering if a ghost had interfered in the game. But was it really a ghost? Experts believe the strange moment was likely caused by a camera trick, not the supernatural. Overlapping angles might have created an illusion that looked like a ghostly figure. While the idea of a spirit blocking the goal makes for a great story, the truth is probably much simpler. Still, this eerie moment remains one of the most talked about mysteries in soccer history. UFO appears on live TV for years. People have wondered why UFOs are rarely seen on live TV. But with better technology and more cameras watching the skies, things are changing. In February 2020, something incredible happened in Peru. Capital TV was broadcasting live from Yaya Beach, a famous spot for UFO watchers. Over 20,000 people gathered, hoping to see something strange, and they did. During the broadcast, a mysterious light appeared over the water. The crowd pointed laser pens at it, and shockingly, the light seemed to respond, moving in sync with them. The scene was electrifying. Viewers at home and the crowd on the beach were stunned. Some skeptics tried to explain it away, but for those who saw it with their own eyes, there was no doubt. It was a real UFO. That night became one of the most unforgettable moments in UFO history, fueling endless debates and keeping the mystery of the unknown alive. Was Michael Jackson at the Emmys? Something strange happened at the 2018 Emmy Awards. Teddy Perkins, a creepy character from the show Atlanta, showed up in the audience, leaving everyone confused. The weird part? Donald Glover, who originally played Perkins, wasn't the one in costume. Instead, his brother, Stephen Glover, took on the role, while the show's director, Hiro Murai, stayed out of sight. This bizarre situation led some fans to believe that Perkins was actually Michael Jackson in disguise, using the moment to send a secret message. The mystery deepened when Perkins, in a scene from Atlanta, said something chilling: "You're actually the first person to be in here." Some fans thought this was a hidden clue, suggesting Jackson faked his death and was still alive. While there's no real proof behind this theory, it hasn't stopped die-hard believers from fueling the speculation. Could it be possible? Or is it just another wild Hollywood rumor? Pinky the Wildcat's revenge. Trying to help an animal should be a good thing, right? Well, not for one unlucky officer in the 1990s. He was holding a cat named Pinky, telling the camera how sweet and loving the feline was. Pinky was supposed to find a new home, and everything seemed perfect, until it wasn't. Just as the officer called him affectionate, Pinky suddenly freaked out, twisting and turning to escape. Within seconds, the cat leaped up the officer's leg and bit him. Right in the groin. The officer's scream said it all. This was not the friendly cat he had just described. The bite was so powerful it went through his genes, leaving him in agony. Pinky had made it clear. He was not in the mood to be adopted. The hilarious but painful moment quickly spread across the internet, even making it onto America's Funniest Home Videos and YouTube's award lists. As for Pinky, no one knows if he ever found a home, but one thing is certain: the officer and everyone who saw the video will never forget this wild cat's unexpected attack. The haunted doll on live TV. No one expected a simple TV segment to turn into a chilling experience. Two hosts were interviewing a man who claimed to own a haunted doll, so dangerous that it had to be carefully restrained. He insisted the doll was connected to the souls of its past owners, making it more than just a creepy toy. But things took a terrifying turn when, during the live show, the doll suddenly started crying. The two hosts reacted very differently. One laughed at the idea of the doll being trapped, while the other seemed genuinely uneasy. But was it really just a spooky story? Haunted dolls have inspired countless horror movies, with real-life stories of them moving on their own or even attacking people. This eerie encounter only adds to the mystery surrounding such objects. And if the doll truly held some kind of dark energy, could it be seeking revenge for being mocked on air? Some things are better left alone. especially when they come with an unsettling past. The Pope who vanished on live TV. Something shocking happened during a live broadcast from Vatican City in April 2020. The Pope had just finished his speech when, as he stepped away, he seemed to vanish into thin air. Viewers were stunned, and theories spread like wildfire. Some believed the video was edited, but since it was live, that didn't make sense. One of the most popular ideas was that the Pope wasn't really there, he was just a hologram. The Vatican later removed the original footage, leaving only an official version, which only made people more suspicious. Why did the Pope disappear? Some say he was unwell, and this was a way to protect him. Others think it was a security measure to keep him safe from possible threats. But then, there are those who believe something even stranger, that this was a sign of divine intervention, proof of the Pope's deep connection to the spiritual world. Whether it was a simple glitch, a hidden safety move, or something more mysterious, this eerie moment is still talked about today. Was Mothman watching the tsunami? During the live coverage of the devastating 2011 tsunami in Japan, viewers noticed something eerie in the background. A mysterious black figure appeared and disappeared in slow motion, almost like it was fading in and out of reality. Some believed it was just a glitch, but others thought it was something far more chilling: Mothman. This strange creature was first seen in West Virginia in 1966 and became infamous after being spotted near the Silver Bridge right before it collapsed in 1967. Since then, Mothman sightings have often been linked to disasters, making people wonder if it was a warning sign of the tsunami. Could this really be the same creature, watching over the tragedy as it unfolded? While no solid evidence proves Mothman was there, the idea adds to the mystery of the footage. Its history of appearing before disasters has kept people intrigued for decades. Was it an omen of doom, or just a trick of the camera? No one knows for sure, but the legend of Mothman continues to send chills down the spine of those who believe in the unexplained. Lightning strikes close on live TV. Covering extreme weather is risky, and Fox reporter Matt Radwald learned that the hard way. While reporting live on a flash flood that had stranded several cars, he found himself in a terrifying moment. Out of nowhere, a massive lightning bolt struck just feet behind him, creating a blinding flash and a deafening crack. The shocking moment was caught on camera, leaving viewers gasping as they watched Matt stand frozen in the face of danger. Lightning is unpredictable and deadly, capable of striking without warning. Matt was incredibly lucky to avoid a direct hit. Had the bolt struck him, it could have been fatal. This close call is a chilling reminder of the dangers weather reporters face when bringing live coverage from the heart of a storm. Despite the risks, Matt kept his composure, but this moment proves just how life-threatening extreme weather reporting can be. Reporter interrupted on live TV. Reporting live can be unpredictable, but no one expected this. MSNBC reporter Shaquille Brewster was covering the aftermath of Hurricane Ida in Mississippi when a furious truck driver suddenly stormed up to him. The man launched into an angry rant, though his reason for the outburst was unclear. The tense moment left everyone confused, and the situation quickly escalated. Despite the hostility, Shaquille stayed calm and professional, continuing his report. But the intensity of the encounter forced him to cut his live broadcast short, leaving the anchor in the studio stunned. Thankfully, Shaquille later assured viewers he was unharmed and the situation was resolved. While rare, moments like this show the risks reporters face when working in the field. Their job is to inform, but sometimes unexpected individuals cause chaos just to get attention. Even in the middle of such tension, Shaquille's professionalism helped diffuse the situation, proving once again the challenges of live reporting. Did an alien guard Obama? Something weird happened during a 2012 speech by former President Barack Obama. Viewers watching closely noticed a Secret Service agent in the background who didn't look quite human. His head had strange angles, and his features seemed oddly shaped, making some believe he was an alien disguised as a bodyguard. The theory spread fast among UFO believers, with some even claiming the mysterious figure was secretly controlling Obama's mind through telepathy. But not everyone bought into the wild theory. Skeptics argued that the agent's odd appearance was just a trick of the lighting and camera angles. The way the light hit his face might have created the illusion of something unnatural. While the debate still pops up now and then, the most logical explanation is simple: just a strange camera effect, not an alien protecting the president. Mysterious light in the sky. A news reporter in Russia was delivering a live broadcast when something unbelievable happened. Right behind her, a glowing light orb appeared in the sky, moving smoothly with a soft, bright glow. The reporter's shock was clear. She looked up, unable to hide her amazement. Since this happened live on TV, there was no way it could be a camera trick or edited footage. Viewers watching at home were just as stunned, wondering what on earth, or beyond, it could be. As soon as the video hit the internet, theories exploded. Some believed it was a sign from above, even calling it an angel, while others were sure it was proof of aliens. Scientists suggested it might be a rare natural phenomenon, but no one could say for sure. With no clear explanation, the mystery of the floating orb still lingers, leaving everyone to wonder, what really appeared in the Russian sky that day? The mystery of the moving glass. During a live news broadcast in Honduras, something truly strange happened. A glass sitting on the table in front of the newscasters suddenly slid several inches on its own. It wasn't a small movement. It was clear enough to startle everyone watching. The newscasters, though shaken, quickly acted like nothing happened and continued their report. But later, host Carlos Molina admitted he had felt a strange shiver down his spine just before the glass moved, making the whole thing even more unsettling. Molina was so puzzled that he tried to move the glass himself, but it wouldn't budge. It was firmly stuck to the table. This left both him and the audience with more questions than answers. Many viewers who saw the broadcast live began speculating about the cause. Some believed it was a supernatural event, possibly the work of a ghost or an unseen force. With no clear explanation, one eerie question remains: what really made the glass move? Too close for comfort, reporting live isn't always safe, and one reporter in Russia learned that the hard way. During a broadcast about helicopters, a pilot flew way too close to her, shocking both her and the viewers. It happened during a 100th anniversary event, where multiple helicopters were taking off. But one pilot took things to the extreme, flying so close that the powerful rotor blast sent the reporter's hair flying and shook everything around her. The helicopter hovered at a dangerously low distance, making it seem like a crash was just moments away. If that had happened, the outcome could have been deadly. But despite the terrifying moment, the reporter stayed calm and carried on as if nothing happened. However, the roaring sound of the helicopter was so loud that no one watching could hear her, completely masking how close she had come to a life-threatening accident. The woman who vanished on live TV. In 2016, a live TV broadcast in Denmark left viewers stunned. A reporter was interviewing a man at an airport when something strange happened in the background. A blonde woman appeared on camera, but just seconds later, she completely vanished. The moment was so quick that many people didn't even notice at first. But once the video went viral, millions of people watched in shock, trying to understand how she disappeared into thin air. Some thought she just walked away at the perfect moment, blending in with someone passing by. But others weren't convinced. Her vanishing act seemed too precise. Wild theories spread across the internet, from a glitch in reality to paranormal forces at work. Yet, no one could explain it for sure. To this day, the woman's identity and her mysterious disappearance remain one of the most baffling moments ever caught on live TV. Lion turns on reporter. Charlie Starmer-Smith was excited to cover a story about lions in South Africa. It's not every day you get to be up close with such powerful animals. Everything seemed fine as he entered the cage with a lion and its handler. But suddenly, things went terribly wrong. The lion, despite being trained, became agitated and attacked him, sinking its claws into his body. The handler tried to control the animal, but Charlie had no choice. He had to escape fast. He made it out, injured and shaken, but thankfully, his wounds were not life-threatening. Even trained lions are still wild animals, and their behavior can change in an instant. This terrifying moment was a harsh reminder that, no matter how calm they seem, their instincts can take over at any time. It's a risk that comes with working with wildlife. Live TV doesn't lie, or does it? From bizarre glitches to near-death moments, these stories prove anything can happen when the cameras are rolling. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling stories.